In this problem we are to compare the following two numbers and decide whether the first number is less than the second number or is it greater than the second number, and we are to choose which symbol would be correct, this one or this one, to put between them. To do this, I'm going to move the digits of each of the numbers into the place value chart. Notice there's 4 digits, so I'm going to be moving the number 4 into the thousands place. Then the next digit is a 1, which will go into the hundreds place. Then the 24 will have me putting a 2 in the tens place and a 4 in the ones place. Repeating this for this number, putting a 3 in the thousands place, a 4 in the hundreds place, a 9 in the tens place. I now can compare whether this number is larger than that one by just looking at the first digit. Starting with the first digit from left to right, since 4 is bigger than 3, I know that this number is larger than this one. Now it's a matter of knowing which symbol would indicate that 4,124 is bigger than this one. It turns out that this is the correct symbol, and there's a couple ways to explain how to remember that this would be the correct symbol. You can think of it as that this symbol resembles an arrow, and the arrow always points to the smaller number. Another way to think of it is if you were to divide the symbol in half and notice that the distance between the top and the bottom here is large, and over here the distance between the two red lines making up the symbol is small over here. So think of this as small on the right and big on the left, so the thing on the left is big and the thing on the right is small. This is read 4,124 is larger than 3,494. Let's do another example. In this example we are to compare 410 with 401. Because both numbers have 3 digits, I will be filling up the rightmost 3 cells in my place value chart. Let me drag a 4 in the hundreds place, and then a 1 and then a 0. The number 401 would look like this. You always start in the leftmost column and compare the value of the digits. 4 and 4 are the same, so I need to move into the tens column. 1 is larger than 0, so I know that 410 is larger than 401. So the number on my left is larger than the number on my right, so I need to pick the symbol that would convey that. This is the correct choice. Again, you can think of it as the arrow points to the smaller number, or you can think of it as this side of the symbol visually looks larger than this side of the symbol, so the number to the left is bigger than the number to the right. Let's do one more example. This time, which would be the correct symbol to put between the two numbers? A less than symbol or a greater than symbol? To help me determine whether the number on the left is bigger or smaller than the number on the right, I'm going to make a copy of those 4 digits into the chart. Repeat for the second number, 7,153. To find which one's larger, always start with the leftmost column and compare the value of the digits. This digit is a 7 and this digit is a 7, so they're the same, so I need to move to the hundreds column, in which case they're both 1s. Since they're the same, I need to move to the tens column, but they're both 5s, so now I need to move to the ones column. Notice that 2 is smaller than 3. Since 2 is smaller than 3, that makes the top number smaller than the bottom. So 7,152, which is this one, is smaller than that one. The correct symbol to place between them would look like this. It is read 7,152 is less than 7,153. Try to find the best way to remember which symbol is correct. Some students like to think of it as an arrow that points to the smaller of the two numbers. Some students may look at it as if you were to cut the symbol in half like this, that the part on the right has a larger distance between these two red lines than over here, so the number on the right is large and the number on the left is small. I've even seen students think of this symbol as an alligator and that its mouth is eating the larger number. So the alligator eats the number on the right because it's larger. Hopefully if none of those methods works for you, you have a way of knowing which symbol to use.